Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, good spread. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! Silvestre. Messi. Neymar. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. Kimmich. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're urging him. That's Wiki! Messi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
takes a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Sagantosu have the chance to go the other way. And he's straight offside. That's a shade optimistic. Neymar. Sagantosu yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, it's come loose. And that has not gone well. And again! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the through ball. And the shot! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Neymar. Now it's Martinez. Silvestre. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Gerrard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Always onto this. He's got a... Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. No second thought. A straight red card. Sagan Tosu are down to 10 men. Now it's Messi, driving forward. Gerrard, Neymar, and this is Batistuta, and he plays one through. Martinez, and the finish!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi tries to play it through. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's superb. And he gets rid in a hurry. Spain are looking to go forward now. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. And
that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que respeten en todo momento las normas de seguridad que pueden ver en el marcador. Cambio de jugadores.
The second period is on the way. Sagan Tosu changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Can he get on the end of this? Great work on the overlap. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he steered it beyond the post.
well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Sagan Tosu do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's bustling through here. big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Neymar! Oh, crossbar! A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's a good foray he's making. He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most convincing of passes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was alert to it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's having a go! Messi. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. And he's in on, can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Madueke has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, no joy this time. Batistuta under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's to Paul. Sagantosu still have the cards to affect this game. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Not the most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Searching pass he's played there. Messi, who's set
Boa noite.
and here's Madueke, and he's managed to get free. And this is Messi. Another chance from a corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. Madueke. Oh, just and a chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's to Paul.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe. Sagantosu needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's in a great position here. Madueke receives it in a good position here. There's the shot! Against the crossbar! And it's Vitinha. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That looks a good ball through.
Sagantosu really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Nuno Mendes. Just 5 minutes left. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. He's found the way through. This looks promising. And the shot! And that's wide.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So here comes a substitution. Beckenbauer. Zanetti. This is a promising build-up. And he's intervened well there. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now the ball's gone astray. And this is Batistuta. And that will be it. Sagantosu cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Sagantosu?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great chance! It's hit the upright, and it's come back out to him. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Sagantosu are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a doof. He's through on goal here. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Sagantosu with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kante with the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Mendes. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Bellingham. Mendes finding himself in space. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Duke, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And here's Alvarez. Ronaldinho! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That has been cut short. Corinthians have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Alvarez might just make this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Beckenbauer has given away a free kick. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gerrard. Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice sequence of passes, this.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Azar. Baresi. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, crossbar! That pass has been well intercepted. He's got away. Out of play for a goal kick. Alvarez. That is good alertness. Aims beyond. And the shot! And it's a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The goal scorer for Corinthians after 45 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Corinthians with the lead. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
McAllister. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Juke. And this is Shevchenko. It's Azar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Tries to pass it through. Marquez cuts it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, chance! Oh, it's come. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Corinthians now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And he's in goal! And that's a tiny finish. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Has a look and place it forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Danny Olmo, he's shifting through the gears here. They've won a corner.
Eu que tô te amassando aqui. Eu sei. Que... Nunca disse que sou bom nesse jogo. Vou tirar o pause aqui, kkk. Já que VC é bom. Ótimo.
He'll try to keep this alive. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Marquez makes the interception. This ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos. Alvarez. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Azar. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. Jude. Danny Olmo. Nuno Mendes. Ball played for Conte. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Conte. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was alert to it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Danny Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Duke receives it in a good position here. And he's got away. And Shevchenko!
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Number 19.
Sagan Tosu still have the cards to affect this game. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Number 17. Zanetti.
Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Totti. Totti! And that's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field.
Bora, minha fia. Deixe seu nick pra ajudar, tamo junto.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
A header! Cleared away. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, it's not the best.
Oh, he's all alone. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Great vision. That's been slipped through. De Paul. Rui Costa. Threads one in. Nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. He won't be happy with that one. 5 minutes to add. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Juve, there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Juve actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vitinha. Simons just eases him off the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. De Paul! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Sagantosu were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
O cara, o jogador com o IA, que diz que sabe jogar.
These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
E muito massa isso.
So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Azar. Juve. Tries to pass it through. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Milan have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Roberto Carlos, delivered with swing. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Played out wide. Dani Olmo. Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. That's good vision. Del Piero is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter.
Pirlo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Sagan Tosu are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Juve. He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? Loose shapes to shoot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there.
This their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Marquez has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's having a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bale. He's got away. It's a good-looking delivery. And that's an excellent interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Spread out to the left. Pirlo. Dani Olmo. Now it's Shevchenko. Hazard. Hazard purring through the gears. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was no routine save.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sagan Tosu get their fourth corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. That is good strength. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hazard. Great vision.
That's going in strongly.
Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. That has not gone well.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, it's a vicious effort. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Shevchenko. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Roberto Carlos. Shevchenko is... And Shevchenko! And over, just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's a sharp pass, and he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Out towards the flank. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Sagan Tosu currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose.
Hazard! And now they can clear their lines. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gerrard. Pirlo. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Varane. Pirlo gets into a good position. Sagantosu have the chance to go the other way. Silvestre. Azar. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Dani Olmo. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Sagantosu still chasing a one-goal deficit here. This looks promising. Thuram gets it clear.
Sagantosu really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Searching pass he's played there. Shevchenko. Now it's Dani Olmo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Sagantosu are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
They're up to 5 corners now. He's rising! And he's denied! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Bonucci getting this one clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he is going into that little black book.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And this is Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Impressive jump. No, not the best of headers. And he's gone searching crossfield. Totti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Neymar. It's Rui Costa! And that's definitely not his best. Deftly away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good alertness. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's quick to return it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar. They want to be quick. He's had a shot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Hangs in a cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Crossed in again.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That wasn't the greatest of balls. Rui Costa. Totti. Bojan. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pull it, spread it left. That's where it came from. Mbappe! Nice physical challenge. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.